Hello, fight fans. Welcome to another episode of More Than a Fight podcast, episode 43 to be exact. I'm your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar. Bienvenidos. You already know your co-host.
Juan.
And behind the camera, we have
John.
And this one we're going to dedicate in the front half, UFC. More importantly, UFC 285. And in the back half, we're going to touch on some boxing. So let's kick it off, fellas, with the main event and the return of Jon Bones Jones
versus Ciryl Gane.
Ciryl Gane.
Okay, hitting him with the French.
Yeah,
Ciryl Gane.
I think this fight is going to be interesting. It really is.
They're about to be the same size, right?
I think John's going to come in heavier than Ciryl.
Okay, I can see that.
Because Ngannou came in heavier than Ciryl.
Well, Ciryl, but he's in very good shape too.
Yeah.
He's like 245. I want to say that he's weighed in before. He is a big move. They're both 6'4". We'll see. I mean, but he's very fast, which Jones claims he's dealt with that and he's handled that, which is true. 205, they're faster.
Yep.
Thing is, Jones has wrestling.
But this is going to be Jones's first
In
fight
heavyweight,
at heavyweight,
yes.
like legit fight, right?
Yes. But he's probably came to fight every time at 230 anyways. When he was in the ring.
Gotcha. Like his fighting weight.
Yeah, so, he's just a little thicker than before.
Little.
Yeah, he's thicker. But
How much do you guys think the inactivity will play a role in this?
a little bit, because he hasn't probably been punched that hard in a while, but it seems like he's been training never stopped. At least I don't think so.
John, do you think it'll play any role? Because in boxing, they always say inactivity, it will show.
Well, that's the thing about Jon Jones is he's had forced inactivity, where he got busted and all that stuff. So, but when he's come back, now the last two fights is going to be Santos and Reyes,
And he almost lost both,
which is
arguably.
And then that's the argument of him moving up to heavyweight, better for him, right?
Maybe he's not killing himself to make the weight like he was before, yeah?
Exactly. He's eating good. And the competition, let's face it, since Ngannou left, it's not the same.
It's not the same. This is probably your top guy in Pavlovich.
Yeah, Pavlovich, who is the backup.
The backup, yeah. And Pavlovich could very well beat both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to.
What percentage do you give Gane, or as far as a chance to beat Jones?
Oh, I think 70-30,
toss-up.
60-40. You think 50-50?
I think it's a toss-up.
I would give 60-40.
To Jones, right?
Yeah, to Jones. I give a slight edge to Jones.
Gane only looked bad in one fight, and that was against Ngannou, and because he did out-wrestle him, right?
Yeah.
But Ngannou's, I would assume Ngannou's much stronger than Jon Jones. That's just my assumption.
Yeah. Well, I also think Jon Jones has better wrestling,
Yes.
And him coming in, he's been powerlifting ever since he said he was moving up to heavyweight. So it's going to be an interesting fight, but I do give a slight edge to Jon Jones. I would say Jon Jones by decision.
But Jon Jones has gassed out, though, in some fights before.
Yeah, and this is the most weight he's ever carried.
Yeah, then he's going to be muscular, and, well, we don't know how his belly looks because they wouldn't show it in the countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I'm gonna
Let's
go with
touch on
Juanillo. I think he's right on 50-50, only because I think at some point inactivity does play a huge factor.
Yeah.
And if you're fighting a guy that has only been beaten by Francis, who's arguably the best heavyweight in the world.
He is.
You're right. I think it is going to matter. So I agree with Juanillo on 50-50.
No, I give a slight edge to Jon Jones. But
right.
Let's touch on the countdown that they brought out.
Yeah.
Where they literally erased Ngannou from the history book.
That's just pettiness, I think, dude. Come on. We all know he was a champion.
Yeah. They were like
he never
Ciryl
existed.
Gane won his interim belt and blah, blah, blah. And then didn't show one fucking picture of Ngannou.
Salty.
Yeah. Nothing. No mention of why are we fighting for this belt? Who's in the shadows? None of that stuff. Like,
Damn.
sell that stuff.
Because Ngannou wanted to get paid more and they wouldn't give it.
I saw some rumors today about like he wants $30 million.
Yeah,
to
that's a
fight.
little stupid though. He
That's
went a
crazy.
little too much.
But we digress. I think that it's kind of shit. They lost Ngannou,
Mm-hmm.
and then now the interim belt is a 35-year-old number one contender. Should have been Stipe Gane or Stipe Sergey. But
Jon Jones has the name.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I was gonna say.
And he was champ for so long.
even
so.
if it's positive or negative publicity, he still has the
And
name.
this is probably the only way Jon Jones said, "I'm coming back only if it's for the heavyweight
Oh,
title."
no,
I
100%.
agree.
And
They
he
want
should
him
only
back.
should only come in for the heavyweight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got Jones then, right?
Yeah,
Jon?
slight edge. I'm gonna give a slight edge to Jones. Jones' decision.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see him finishing him. So, shit, man, this is hard. If Jon Jones wrestles, I got Jon Jones. If he doesn't, or if somehow Gane can't be taken down, I think Gane catches him standing.
Oh,
Whoa,
really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. I always thought that whenever people stood with Jon Jones, it was not
Hey.
gonna be a good night at the office.
No, I mean,
Who stands with Ciryl Gane? You saw what happened to Tuivasa. He was too tough, and look what happened to him.
Okay.
There's a few. So
It's gonna
think-
be interesting.
I think that's what's gonna happen is that Ciryl Gane's gonna light him up a little bit,
Mm.
and Jones just gonna go to the wrestling.
Yeah, that's what he should do.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be JUCO all day against the Frenchman,
Mhm.
and it's not gonna work out good.
Right.
Or Jon Jones tires out and Ciryl Gane ends him in the fourth.
There's
On
a
the
lot of
feet.
possibilities. It's gonna be interesting.
No, it's
Amazing.
going to be interesting. I can't wait.
I mean,
Yes.
you have minus 165 for Jones,
Yeah.
plus 140
Rightfully
for Gane.
so. Yeah.
You know, so slight edge.
Okay. So let's go to the next one though. I think Gane shocks everyone. You think Jones and you think Jones, right?
Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna take Gane actually with the upset.
Slight.
Okay.
It's not a big
Budget.
upset, but it's. I mean, he's
Again,
number one
I'm
for a
gonna
reason.
just base it on inactivity and the fact that Gane's fought the best guy at heavyweight. I don't know why
Yeah.
I want to say middleweight.
I get it. And,
Oh.
you know, although Ngannou was on one leg.
Yes,
Yeah.
that too.
I
Okay,
think
that's a good
Gane was a
point.
little intimidating because they used to be friends. I think,
Yeah.
and
they used to train at the same gym.
and Ngannou probably beat his ass back in the day a lot,
Oh, 100%.
and he was a little intimidated. That's what I think because they used to be training partners.
That's a good point. That's a good
Who
point.
knows?
All right. So we go to the co-main event, which is Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso.
Alexa.
Alexa.
I had to sneeze, my bad. So Shevchenko is coming. Talia Santos was her last fight, right?
Yeah.
I think so. And Talia Santos gave her all she could handle.
No,
I thought she
100%.
could have. I mean, I wouldn't. After when they were announcing this decision, I wouldn't be surprised. I wasn't going to be
Split
surprised
decision.
if Talia Santos got the decision. I don't think it was Shevchenko's best showing.
No.
And Grasso, I mean, she's on a little streak, but she keeps getting better every fight. But is she good enough to take the title? That's the question, because Valentina is very well rounded.
I mean, she's jumping from number 6.
Yeah.
You know?
But Valentina's beat everyone already, so they kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
And she's on a streak.
She last lost to Esparza
And
back
she got
in
wrestle fucked.
2019.
Yeah, so it's
Damn.
been 3 years.
Yeah.
But she has great boxing, and apparently she has. She got her first submission last fight.
Yeah. And then also beat by Suarez.
Yeah, she got
Tatiana
wrestle fucked too.
Suarez, so.
Yeah, which is what Suarez does.
Yeah.
So I mean, Shevchenko would be the obvious choice, I think.
Yeah. I mean, what are they at? They're at
Oh, she's a big
minus
favorite.
600
Yeah, she's a big favorite.
plus a 450.
Thing is, can Alexa catch her? That's really gonna be.
I mean, I've seen Shevchenko enough to know that she's a fucking badass. So
Yeah, I mean, I want. Believe me, if Grasso wins, I'm gonna be fucking
Happy.
Another
happy.
Mexican champion.
I'm gonna be
yeah, oh,
very
that's true.
happy.
Yeah.
Another Mexican
But am I
champion.
gonna bet on her? No.
No.
No,
This is
I-
not
I-
the
like
dog.
I said, I've seen Shevchenko enough to know, as a person who's a novice at UFC or MMA in general, that I know Shevchenko's a fucking badass.
I agree with you because Grasso's got great boxing.
Yeah.
But not kickboxing.
Yeah, Shevchenko has those fucking kicks, man.
Yeah. And she will I mean, look what happened to Jessica I. You know? And
Jessica,
Grasso has wrestling too.
yeah,
You shouldn't discount that.
yeah, no. I really, I mean, I want Grasso to win. I want her to win, but it's hard to pick her to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're making predictions.
No, 100%.
So I think we all agree it's Shevchenko.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shevchenko. And then let's run through the card real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So we have finally Shavkat Rakhmonov coming back against Jeff Neal.
Neil, he was an underdog last fight and he won, right? Or a few fights.
Yeah. Usually he is underdog because
Who was it against?
Ponzinibbio.
Against Luca Ponzinibbio. Yeah, those were.
Well, actually, shit.
He
he's
lost to
not on it.
Magny. Yeah, those two last
I
ones, but he
remember
looked
watching
great.
the one with Luque.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looked
yeah,
great
we
these
watched
last
that
two
one.
fights.
Yeah.
I mean, is it enough? Is he? I mean, of course he's good enough to. He can beat Rakhmonov. I just don't see it.
But
happening.
Rakhmonov 16-0.
I don't see it happening. This guy is calling
And he's
the
been
Wolf,
fucking people up.
and he's fucking him up. Yes.
Look, first round, second round, first round, second round.
Yeah, no, he's
I'm
Kazakh. He's a
but
beast.
they have that opponent.
Uzbekistan.
Opponent in
Oh, he's
common,
Uzbekistan. Oh shit.
Magny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They both have
Magny.
fought him.
Yeah.
And he
But Neal lost
Mag-
to him, right?
Yeah, Neal lost
Yeah,
to
Neil
Mag.
lost to
Yeah.
him. But Magny on a good day could beat anyone too.
Okay.
True say.
Yeah. So
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna go with
Didn't we see Magny fight recently?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
lost. He got his
Yeah.
ass
That's
beat.
right. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
what I
gonna say
thought.
Rakhmonov on this one. I mean, he's
Fair
a big favorite, but I agree. He's gonna win. This one is a harder pick because Jalen Turner is like on a 5-fight win streak.
I'm going to actually say this is the dog to pick right here.
This is gonna be the better, most competitive fight probably.
Because you
in
got to
my
think, right?
eyes.
Gamrat is coming off Dariush, right?
Yeah, Dariush, and that was, I mean, Dariush had the right game plan. He couldn't take him down. Gamrat is a wrestler.
Yeah.
And he couldn't take down. Fuck. Well, he's gonna fight the previous champion now.
And then
Jalen Turner, I'm telling
much
you.
bigger. He's 6'3".
Damn. Look, he's on a 5-fight win streak. Yeah, he lost to Frivola, but that's
Damn. Yeah.
fucking,
He's
like 3
got a
years ago.
7-inch reach advantage.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
That's.
I think this is the
interesting
dog
advantage.
right here.
I don't think Gamrot loses anymore, dude. Gamrot's a fucking beast. I think
Oh,
Gamrot
hey,
wins.
I am not discounting it, but styles make fight.
I think
6'3".
I think Gamrot's gonna maul him, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a point.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, because he couldn't take down Dariush. So I'm going to take... And he most likely can take down Turner. But
Yeah.
Turner has decent...
He's
wrestling.
good everywhere. Yeah.
So
But
I think this would be a great fight.
Yeah, that makes. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And then
The-
we have
the
the
debuts?
debut of Bo Nickel.
Versus Jamie Pickett.
Yes.
Pickett's coming off 2 losses, I want to say. So he's pretty much fighting for his job, I'd say. I think
it's-
so. You know
Yeah,
they
pretty
you know
well.
they don't they don't like 3 losses in a row, man.
Yeah.
And
13
Nickel,
and 8 as well.
Yeah.
he's a super well. I mean,
He's a rising star.
no, but wrestling just in general, best in the
Oh.
U.S.
What is it? 2-time collegiate
Yeah,
champ.
he's been and he's
Back
showed it.
to
He
back.
was in the Contender Series twice. And
I was gonna say in the Contender Series, didn't
he,
he
you
just
saw
clean
what
up?
he
Yeah.
cleaned him up pretty bad.
Yeah. And
And I-
then his first fight is KO. So he has a KO and then 2 submissions.
Yeah, so I mean he's rightfully so.
Yeah.
I think he wins easy.
And that says something that they're putting him on the pay-per-view card. No.
Of course, people want to watch him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Bo Nickel's a big name in combat
He's
sports.
like Rosas. Rosas is so young and he's looked dominant.
Yeah.
And he bumped off Chris Curtis, which he's not very happy about, but
Yeah.
he's probably going to bring couple more eyes to
right.
that, which
yeah,
is
yeah.
why they did this too.
No, yeah, they and
Yeah, so.
obviously, yeah, they've
Open the main card, get people
they've said
excited.
why
Yeah,
they, well, we all know why they do it
Yeah.
or why they are.
yeah, but the
doing it.
prelims, I mean, prelims are good too.
Cody Garbrandt coming back after how many years?
I want to say 1 or 2. We saw him not recently, but it's not been as long. as we think.
2021.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
1.5 years.
Yeah. So 2 fight.
Oh, he
He's
lost
good.
his last
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, Font and Kai Kara France.
Then Trevin Jones also. Okay.
14.
He's coming off a loss also. What I don't remember.
Barcelos.
Haoni Barcelos,
Yeah.
Basharat. Damn, he's
Yeah.
coming off 3 losses.
Yeah.
So they're trying to feed Cody Garbrandt back here?
I don't know about feeding because he's coming off 2 also. So
minus 170.
hey, it's a fighting for your job type of fight. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be very curious to see where Cody comes in.
And Cody's great. He's just too ballsy sometimes. He gets hit.
I don't think he has a chin anymore.
He doesn't have the chin, man. And he tries to fucking get in there and fight, and he shouldn't do that.
Hopefully, he's still at Alpha Male, Team Alpha Male with Uriah Faber, and he does some wrestling.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Trevin Jones can keep up with wrestling.
Let's see what he does.
Then Derek Brunson, Dricus Duplessis.
That's, you know what? I can see Brunson pulling the upset here. Because he does have the wrestling. Yeah.
But
Duplessis has looked so impressive, though.
Yeah, his last fight came off a submission in the third against Till. That's right.
Till, yeah.
Tavares, Giles.
And he's fucking put on a show in every fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Brunson, before his loss, this last fight, he was like on a 5-fight win streak.
Yeah.
Well, he lost to a title contender too. Cannonier fought for the title.
Yeah. Cannonier beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he did.
But maybe that's the dog. Derek Brunson.
I think Derek Brunson took down. Wasn't he the one that beat Shavazian too? He was like all hyped up and
Edmund Shabazian?
Yeah, Edmund. Yeah, he beat Edmund when he was like all hyped up over here, and he's right there. See?
Yeah.
Okay. He was a big dog there, and he
Derek Brunson, you can't sneeze.
Brunson can beat anyone also on a good day. So,
all right, that's the dog of the night.
I think that's a dog that could
there we go.
pull it off right there.
Yeah,
Derek Brunson, the dog of the night.
Yeah.
Then
Araujo versus Hibas. This is gonna be a good fight, good competitive fight.
I take Hibas.
I do
Brazil
too.
against Brazil.
Brazilians, yeah.
Marquez versus Barrio.
Yeah, as you see the odds they're pretty much a toss-up. I mean, Barrio's a little.
I haven't seen Marquez in a long time, actually.
He lost that last fight. Remember, he got KO'd. I think it was his last fight.
By Rodriguez.
Yeah,
RoboCop.
Yeah, but he won a few before that.
No,
he's up and down, but he's always fun to watch.
No,
and Barrio's always fun to watch also. So
I'll take Marquez on this.
Oh, now I got Barrio.
Okay, so.
And then the prelims, we still got some good names there.
Prelims,
yeah.
Early, yeah, like early. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, Ian Gary, he's undefeated.
Yeah.
And they're not giving Song Kanan much of a chance there, I see.
No.
Oh, at least the odd makers aren't.
Song Kanan's coming off a win? Oh no, a loss.
No, he's been.
Oh, by Griffin. Did he beat Potter?
Yeah, no, he's good.
Morano beat him. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll take Gary.
Machado. Yeah. Mina Martinez.
Nah.
And then we saw Simon. He looked very good on the Contender Series.
Yeah.
And Kozlo, he beat him. Yeah,
I'll take Simon.
Simon.
The rest of the stuff, yeah.
Penne, Richie. I'm not sure about them. You said you've seen Blackshear before.
Well, it's a while ago.
Yeah, it's been no. See, I don't remember him.
All right, Foster.
No, I got Ribovitz.
No, it's Farid.
I got Ribovitz.
The brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the Argentine on the opening fight.
Okay.
He was from the Contenders also.
Yep.
So, that's really it.
Oh, but 11-0.
Yeah, he's 11-0. Yeah, he looked very good in the Contenders. Oh, 2 undefeated cats. Let's go.
There you go.
Well, I got the Argentine.
Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty packed card.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a hell of a card. Man.
It's gonna be a hell of a card. We're gonna start watching. We got to start watching. I want to say they start at 3:30.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a long night for us. Well, at least for me and
hours.
John, because I know we'll be focused.
Oh yeah, and
then we got boxing. That's
Yes.
gonna be going on during the main card. Mark Magsayo versus Brandon Figueroa.
Yep. Brandon, what the hell's his nickname? Forget what the hell's his nickname.
The model?
Oh, Heartbreakers.
Yeah, well, obviously, look at
Brandon
him, bro.
Heartbreaker Figueroa against a Mark
terrible
Magic
pick.
Man.
Do you think Magsayo's a heartbreaker based on that picture? No, I'm kidding.
Not exactly.
That is a terrible picture
But,
of him.
I mean, I it kind of sucks that this fight is going to be opposite of that UFC card because we're going to have to obviously focus on one because I love this fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. There's no way this fight isn't going to have fireworks, as they say in the business.
Figueroa's going to make him quit.
I just think it's tough for Magsayo, man. You go from Rey Vargas to this dude.
Well, Rey Vargas is a boxer. Freaking Figueroa
But
just
still, they're
in your
both tough
face,
guys.
in your face, punching you to the body, punching you to the face. You saw how he made Luis Neri quit. I think the same thing happens to Magsayo, Seth.
I think you're right. No, yeah, that's one thing you're right about Figueroa. He just stays in the pocket. He's right in your chest, and he is relentless. And I think, I think Juan's right. I think it's going to end by stoppage. Figueroa will probably knock him out. If not, the corner will stop it at some point. Because that dude's Figueroa's relentless.
Magsayo's great. I just don't think it's the right style. That style that Brandon brings to a boxer like Magsayo is the kryptonite.
No, agreed. And then
gets hit though.
He takes the hits though.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
We've seen him
on
get
him,
popped. Colbert, Cool Boy Steph.
Yeah.
Caught him so much, but never phased him.
Yeah, freaking Figueroa.
And I think, my opinion, watching the fight, I thought Figueroa pulled that one off, but Cool Boy Steph got him, and Cool Boy's great. And
yes,
he's about to fight Inoue.
Let's hope. Let's hope. It's still not official, but I cannot wait till they make that official. Be a great fight. And then we'll mention, because I'm curious about it now that we're doing research on this card, the undercard. I think it'll be the undercard. 2 undefeated youngsters. Elijah Lorenzo Garcia, 13-0 against Amilcar Vidal, Uruguayo, 16-0. That looks like a very interesting fight. And 2 guys I can't say that I've seen, but I'm excited now. I'm like, okay, sometimes those are the best fights. The ones you're like, wait a minute, 2 undefeated, and they're both young. They're trying to make a name for themselves. So
that's Phoenix versus Vegas,
could be
right?
A sleeper, because you guys mentioned
he lives here in Vegas, so.
You mentioned the fights in the UFC that are sleepers. I think this one could be.
It's going to be. I mean, someone's always got to go. It's always going to be.
And they both got KOs on their double digits and KOs on their records.
They're young, and they no one wants to lose, but
yeah,
especially when you're undefeated, it's harder to let go of it.
That means they both got popped. So I'm actually excited for that one now. Now that we were doing a little bit of research on it. And then, as you can see, we got Jared Swift Hurd on the return card as well, against Jose Armando Resendiz. And Juanillo's going to be biased on this one because he's from Nayarit, and so is Resendiz.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen him fight. So
I can't say that I have either. El Toro is his nickname.
I mean, he's one of those guys that they bring with a good record that's fought no one for Hurd. But Hurd is not.
Hurd gets caught.
He's not looked that amazingly.
And he's been in wars, dude. So you never know, man.
Yeah.
You never. I mean, not that I'm wishing anything bad upon.
Scroll up, John. What weight? It doesn't say it. Yeah. I don't know if they're fighting on
middle weight.
Because
super middle.
Super middle.
Okay.
Yeah. See, because Hurd used to fight at 154.
Yeah.
So
no, they're saying it's just middle.
Okay, middle's 160.
Oh, okay, yeah, 160 then.
So okay, yeah, and Hurd was a huge 154. So
yeah,
maybe this weight's better for him. I don't know.
My only thing with Hurd is maybe he's improved. It's been a.
You think people kind of figured out his style?
That's part of it, but he also gets hit a lot. So we'll see if he's cleaned that up or if he's still going to be the same guy. But again, I can't say I've ever seen Resendiz fight. So. Two interesting fights right there, and for sure the main event is gonna be, I think it's gonna be awesome. And then we have another fight that'll be on DAZN.
Yep.
From Mexico. I forget where in Mexico.
Steel versus Estela.
It's gonna be in
Fierro contra Estela.
I can't do it.
Come on, pronounce it, dude.
Culiacan,
dude.
Yeah, Culiacan.
Dude, that's the best I've heard. Yes, they're in Culiacan, Sinaloa.
Yeah.
What is
A for effort.
Polideportivo.
Polideportivo.
Deportivo means sport.
Poli is more.
I don't know. It's
like multi-sport.
Yeah.
It's a multi-sport complex.
Ángel Fierro contra Eduardo Estela.
Okay, hey, Eddie Hearn's putting this one together.
I'm pretty sure Estela's from Uruguay as well.
I'm not sure.
Estela is from
Uruguayo,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
Suarez.
Uruguay fight.
Okay, there you go. The one main event, the other co-main. Different cards, but Uruguay's gonna be
Represented on
present. It'll be interesting.
Saturday. Both underdogs, I'm assuming, because I would assume Fierro's favorite here. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
And they're fighting for a title, like John says.
WBO.
No, I'm kidding. It's not a real title.
I was gonna say, wait a
Oh,
minute,
it's
what
real?
No, okay,
it's
it's
right
real
there.
to someone, but it's not a
The
one that
Nabo
counts.
title.
the? No.
Nabo Light.
I don't hear anyone saying I'm fighting for the Nabo title, and I can't wait to
Yeah,
win.
no, Sam.
No,
Previous-
no, go back, bro. We don't got to see the Nabo titles.
Just to see who had previously
All right,
held it.
go for it. It's all
Who
names
has
that
held it?
everyone. Fierro's held it for a while.
Garcia
though.
had it.
Ryan Garcia.
Damn.
What
Yeah, Garcia had it. Beltran.
the? Oh, Duno had it, and
All
Garcia
right.
took it from Duno.
Terrence Crawford had
Oh,
it.
okay,
What
never mind.
the
It's
hell?
legit. It's legit. I take it back. Yeah, you don't got to go that far.
No, these
Koto
titles-
had it.
I need to stop coming up with all these damn titles. Well, the main problem is.
And then do any of the other fights matter here?
Nah.
No. I mean,
Nah,
Eduardo Nunez.
they got good records, but they fought no one. I'm
it's
sure.
it's never a bad idea to tune in.
No,
to
but
some of
the
early
they,
ones you never know you catching
Again,
up and comer, or
yeah.
you might catch a great fight like we just mentioned on the Showtime card.
yeah.
And like
So-
I said, I'm excited now that I found out about it, that we did a little research on it. So never know.
We can watch it. We can watch it
Nah,
on Sunday.
usually, I'll tell you what. Lately, these boxing events, the co-mains have been great.
Oh,
Almost,
yeah.
sometimes even better than the main.
Yeah,
Really,
and thus
you know?
far, honestly, the since the start of 2023 for boxing has been, I would say, great. And
Yeah.
like I said, even that Thursday night card with Scrappy and Padilla, the undercard, I really enjoyed it.
And we
So
had
they've
the
been doing
potential
pretty
fight of the
good.
year this past week. Remember,
Oh,
Jack versus.
somebody needs to talk to Sean Porter.
Okay,
No,
Come
it
on,
was
Sean.
Radio
We're gonna
Raheem.
let that one slide.
Both of them did.
I
that.
like how
Both of
Radio
them.
Raheem was up there. This is Radio Raheem with,
Yeah.
and this was Radio Raheem with. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
We'll
But,
let that one
Hey,
slide.
good for
this
him. He
time.
got something.
But yes,
there,
no, it's
man.
gonna be another awesome Saturday of fights. We're gonna have a loaded Saturday because UFC's got a great card. Boxing has a great main event, and again, like we sprinkled those other fights, you never know. You might catch another unexpected gem right there.
Well, no, there's other stuff too. There's Cage Warriors, Bare Knuckle. There's Slap Invitational. Bunch
Damn,
of
bro,
stuff this weekend.
that's too much.
So big weekend of combat
The
sports.
Slap Invitational.
I'll
Yeah.
stick to the big sports this week.
All right.
Combat sports.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll
All right,
cover
so-
slapping another.
So
day.
this is it for the video, yeah?
Yeah.
We're done? No, I'm kidding. So, yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment,
There
and
you go,
we'll
he took
we'll
it.
see you next week.
All right.
John?
Just bleed.